Hey everybody, so this is going to be my updated EDC, what I'm carrying now, and it's the part 2 to the one I had last week. And before I get started, I just want to do a shout out to a couple channels that you should check out, subscribe to. They all did responses to my video, so thanks for doing that. Steve's Gear, True Budget EDC and Prepping, Rasputin's Castle, and also Tony Boombots did one, so check him out. He's a smaller channel, great guy, all great guys, great channel, so all worth a sub. But one thing I left out last week was my sidekick, which is fine because I still carry it, so I guess, and this is a better video for it, but I do carry that sometimes, and then I'll have like that or a main knife. So I'm carrying this one for 30 days, so this is basically all I'm carrying right now. But then as my secondary, I have that little leather pouch holder. What is it? There's the name. But I got a little pen, the O pen, I got the Super Tinker, and then I got the, what is it, E3, I think? E3 EOS, or ET, or 3T, I don't know. The O light pen. So I can just toss that in my pocket. And the cool thing about this is, if I'm carrying my Leatherman, I can swap out the Tinker for my Apta or some other kind of knife like that, or I can, if I still want to carry this knife and something, you know, with pliers, I can carry my little Gerber dime. So, but this is what I'm carrying right now. That stuff aside. And then if I want, sometimes I'll want to have like just a fifth pocket carry. It'll be something like this Roper Stockman, or I just got the little Angry Watermelon, little Celestial toothpick. But not all my pants have a fifth pocket, so these would just be a pocket drop if I'm wearing scrubs, and then these ones would I'd be afraid they'd fall out, so maybe something more like that. Unless I'm feeling a little fancier and I'll get something I like a little more, I'll replace this with, not that it's expensive, but I get the clean Warncliffe. That's an awesome pole. Or I have the Arthur Wright & Son Lamb's Foot. And I love this knife. This is a great budget knife. I'm blown away by it. Or if I really want to get fancy, I'll do my case trapper and my jersey slip. So that's very cool. Most times it's going to be something like that, so we'll just go with the Arthur Wright today. Some of the things I might carry would be like that in my pocket and just let it sit, because if you put it in a slip, it's gonna kind of defeat the purpose of having an automatic knife. But I usually have like a hank, so I can just throw it in there in my pocket like that. But I'll keep this hank out for now. So that's most of my EDC. And my wallet, I upgraded to this one. It's it's a Bold Captain. Okay, I don't even know what brand it is. It was just a cheap one on Amazon that was RFID blocking. And it works. I tried it out at one of the stores. They let me try and do tap my wallet on it, and it didn't work. So, or my card didn't work. But so I think that's definitely handy. So that's gonna go up here. And then my keys. So I kept just almost everything on there. I took a few keys off and took one of the keychains off, but I wanted to keep this long because if you ever have to put this in your hand for some reason, for a certain reason, it's not going to be good to have all those keys in there. So I like having it kind of dangling on there. Same thing with my car keys. I have them kind of on an extra keychain, but everything else is just hanging on there. My house keys. I got the Randy's WSG tag I got from J.O. Ventures. Still have the Night Eyes. I like this one a lot. I traded out that flashlight for this one, the 3E EOS i3E. I got it as a freebie on Olight. I have the rechargeable one, but I don't want to have to recharge that one every night. This is more easy for me, more convenient, and besides, I already have this one. And got my new pry bar from Ray. And I'm copying Big J with this one too. But that's a good idea. It's good to have this one on the keychain. I might take off the lanyard. I'm still gonna try it and see how I like it. But this is why I took off. I had that one that my sister gave me. One, so I can keep it. Yeah, it's more sentimental. I want to keep it safe. And this one has the file on it, so that was the main reason why I had that one on there. And then I have my dog's rabies tag. So are my keys. A lot of people like to carry the Nip-X pliers. Nip-X. They want to carry the Nip-X pliers, but one, they're kind of pricey, and I don't really need them. If I ever carry them or ever need something like that, I use my little vice grips. So you can pretty much adjust it whatever you need it to, pretty easily. You don't have to make it locking, and they're fairly convenient. But if you do want it locking, it'd be great if you had to turn like a bolt or something. So I don't always carry it, obviously, but that's an option. And then there's one more tool that nobody likes talking about, or they do, but it's just not on YouTube. But I kind of get it. It's not something for me. It's not something I want to share with people with what I have, where I have it, and when I have it. So other than that, this is most of my EDC. Actually, I wanted to add a couple more things. So True Budget EDC and prepping, he was showing all of his medical stuff, so I figured this is one I have nearby usually. I have one under my car seat, one at the back of my mom's car, and so I always like having a decent medical first aid trauma kit available. And it's the same as it was before, except maybe I added a triangular bandage and a nasopharyngeal airway. Other than that, it's the same thing as the video I had on it before. Maybe I'll go through it and do an updated version on this. And then also, similarly, I have a little EDC kit that I really need to update. But I keep taking stuff out and junky stuff in, so I'll do one on this. This is something I do for like, if I'm going to the next town over, like 30 miles away or something like that. But anyways, that's it. Check out Steve's Gear, True Budget EDC and Prepping, Rasputin's Castle, and Tony Boombots. Thanks for watching.